So what do you think, if you had to put on your tinfoil hat and really try to make an assessment of like why this is happening? Like, why are they allowing this? Why hasn't no one done what is the sensible thing? Protect the peaceful, tax-paying, kind, and compassionate people of the city from violent criminals. Why are you allowing these people to continually be released? Why are you so soft on crime? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, honestly, definitely not as deep as Musk is on this. But for me, I really think it's this political capture. When you get in those ecosystems now online, you can get on TikTok and it'll immediately figure out within 3 minutes what group to put you in. And then you hear no other perspective.
Right.
And we know young generations, especially young women, they've moved more politically extreme than any other generation in the history of the United States. And they've moved to the left, left, right, I don't care, but they've moved to the extreme version. And when you're politically captured, you then vote for the people that are more politically captured on that left. And there is a lot of that moral masturbation that comes with it. It sounds good.
Yeah.
We had all that information around 2015, 2020 that anyone that's going to prison is, just for having weed or anything like that, we're just evil as a society.
Right.
And when you get that and you start moral masturbating about everything, it sounds right. Like things like rent control, it sounds good.
Right.
It sounds like the moral thing to do. Not just putting people in prison for a long time. Sounds nice. Sounds nice. Not kicking people off the street when they're homeless. It sounds nice. Not doing those sweeps. It sounds nice.
Yeah.
And people that are politically captured online, especially in our algorithms, it's just so brutal. And they just vote for that on repeat because they hear no alternative perspective. And even still, it's so politically captured now where it's like, if you disagree with 1%, you're a Nazi and you're get out of here. You're not one of us.
Right.
It's pretty brutal. I always considered myself like pretty left of center, actually. I'm probably more centrist now. Economically, I've moved a little to the right over the past few years, but compared to the people surrounding me in college that were definitely like far left, because music school and all that stuff, but they were still algorithmically captured. I was borderline like a Nazi because I just didn't agree with everything.
Yeah.
Maybe the taxes shouldn't fund tits.
Right.
I'm sorry if I'm a Nazi for that. Like, we have too much bloat.
I think you're absolutely correct about the political capture, but I think it's also manipulated, and that still doesn't account for who's funding the DA campaigns, and the fact that Soros does get involved in these kind of things, and not just him, but others as well.
Do you think he truly believes in it, though? Like, this is the right thing. Like,
well,
we have a prison issue.
No, I don't think so. I think he banks on it. He's made money off of collapsing societies. Like he's of interesting character. He seems like completely immune to the consequences, like spiritually, of what he does.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a flaw of mine, I guess. I just assume the worst until I see the best. So that's
not a flaw. That's you're a good person.
Well, it's fucked me over a lot of times, but I just assume that even if I disagree with them politically, they think it actually has a positive outcome.
Yeah.
I want to think that.
I used to. I think now more they want to pretend that they think it's going to have a positive outcome because it justifies what they're doing.